Hello, welcome back to my channel again. Today we'll briefly talk about what is wrong with the style of parenting that we're seeing with my generation of parents, and how is it adversely impacting the kids' development in the long run. Uh, Working in the ER, I see a lot of kids with anxiety, depression, anger issues, impulse control disorders, social anxiety, and makes me wonder what in particular is ramping this problem and what is making them dissatisfied as adults, and many a times failing in their education, failing in relationships, failing in a lot of different areas in life when they had an absolutely glorified childhood. And let's delve into it and see what has potentially gone wrong in raising these kids. So the first problem is in their early years of life, the toddler years. Um, a lot of times I've seen parents, and out of love, out of good intention, trying to get the kids everything that they did not have growing up, be it more access to toys, be it better access to TV, chocolates, cookies, ice creams, giving them all the sugar and giving them all the technological advantages that they did not have, and sometimes prematurely. And the bigger problem here is killing the yearning and the desire. And when a person does not know how it feels to not have something, they won't value the price of that thing when it's brought instantaneously, immediately to them. So all I'm saying is that withhold and let them feel how it feels to not have something. So before they get hungry, food is ready. They are gobbling down the pizza, the fourth slice. Before they sneeze or start running a fever, you rush them to the ER and demand antibiotics. Before they have started to learn to read and write, they are getting iPads. Now, this accelerated materialistic approach is destroying their childhood. It's destroying their innocence. It's destroying their feelings of yearning. You don't allow them to develop this feeling of yearning, of how it feels to not have something and then relish it. Food feels best when you're hungry. And all these toys feel best when you have the desire to touch them and feel them and use them. And if you constantly shower your love in form of materialistic toys and cookies, you might feel that you're on the better side of the kids, but you're not really doing them a service in the long run. So try to curtail the desire to immediately provide lots of unwanted things, and let the kid cry and yearn for it before you provide them that stuff. The second is the social media glare. So try to keep your kids away from videos and broadcasting your kid live on YouTube Live and Facebook Live, their mundane activities, which to you appear glorified as a parent, but trust me, most of the times when the kid is pooping or dancing or running, it's very mundane. We have seen it before. It's not going to catch glitter in our eyes. So try to keep the videos short, and don't compel us into liking those videos on Facebook, because we like them because we are sensitive humans, not because there's something glorified in that activity as it might have felt to you. Well, that apart, the bigger thing is you're putting a lot of pressure on the kid. You're making the kid a celebrity, and you are like paparazzi parents running around with cameras trying to capture that mundane moment. So the kid is kind of upset about it, but also he gets this reflex entitlement syndrome from this. He feels like everything he does is special, and everybody is running around him, so he must be really very talented. But in actuality, this is a mediocre run-of-the-mill kid who is just going about doing his daily activities. So when this kid grows up and goes to college or goes to apply for a job, and he has this mediocre CV, and the boss does not hire him or gets him to flip burgers at McDonald's, he feels extremely upset. He's dejected, frustrated beyond description. And the reason for that is he has been used to living this life so big and lavish with so much of attention and admiration for his daily activities, now those activities are not reaping the same benefits. He's just being neglected and ignored like the rest of the kids. So he develops a lot of rage and anger. And at times he's anxious and depressed because he's not getting the same attention that he used to get. So this is like you're turning a celebrity into a day-to-day person, and he just doesn't get all the attention that he was getting. And it almost feels like you're shooting heroin in someone's veins every single day, and now you're asking them to like just take Tylenol for your pain. I mean, that doesn't work that way. They will go in withdrawal phase. And when entitlement goes into withdrawal, it manifests as anxiety, depression, mood problems, and other disorders related to personality. So my friends, please keep your kids away from the limelight of videos, social media glare, and try not to make a big deal about every little thing that they do, although it's very cute to you as parents. And I understand there's this competition to come across as a good parent, and you did great, and that's why you wanted to post all the pictures. But try to make it short, if you will, and that will do you and the kid a lot of good. And try to let the kid have some moments where we're not having food or not having toys, because that will teach them the value of the commodity and will make them work harder to get it in the long run. Thanks a lot for watching the video. Have a nice day.